You're watching Spirit Spotlight.
Hey everybody, this is Austin Sumowitz with WNEM TV5 Sports, and welcome to the Spirit Spotlight, where we zone in on everything Saginaw Spirit hockey. Joined once again by my good friend, play-by-play commentator for the Saginaw Spirit, Dylan Clark. And tonight, big matchup. The I-75 Divide Cup continues tonight with the Flint Firebirds hosting the Saginaw Spirit. I mean, first, just getting into that game, it's been an exciting series. It's been very close in a lot of instances. Saginaw looking for their first win of the series. Talk to me kind of about that game.
Yeah, it's been a little bit different this year than in years past. They've always been two teams that were really close in the standings. This year, for one reason or another, obviously Flint's a really good team. They're having a great year, so it's been a little bit more of a challenge as far as the Spirit go. But you know what? We're getting down towards the end of it here, and if playoffs were to end today, it'd be a 1 versus 8 matchup here between these two teams in the first round. So all the more reason to really find a way here through. I mean, they've been so close on so many opportunities, especially late game as well. But no better time than the present to get things going against them.
No question about that. And the guys are coming off the win on Saturday against the Erie Otters, and a huge moment for Drew Roscoe. First OHL goal for his career. I mean, talk to me about that matchup and how big that was for Drew.
It was a great game. For people that remember, he came back after off-season surgery, so a little bit of a later start to his OHL career than I think he would have preferred, but it was great to finally get a couple of games under his skates. I think 12 games in now. Gets his first OHL goal, and Drew's from St. Louis, so his dad doesn't get to come to very many games. That was actually the first time his dad got to see him play in person, and he was actually just sitting right over there in the section that was probably closest to where Drew was when he shot the puck. So just little stuff like that. You get to see your son's first OHL goal up close and personal, so that was a good moment for them. And I know Drew needed some stitches later on in that game, so it was an eventful night for the Roscoe family, but we were happy to see that first goal for him.
It's one he won't forget, I'm sure about that. Now, we had a really cool moment actually when we arrived to the rink, because a good member of the Saginaw Spirit passed, Zane Perek, back on the rink with the guys, just seeing him skating around with the boys. I mean, like, how cool is it just for a guy like him to be back, just catching up with everybody?
Oh, it's great. You walk around and you see somebody on the ice in a little bit different looking gear, and you start thinking, well, who is that? Like, oh, you see the C for Calgary. It's great to see him back again. It kind of takes you back. It's it hasn't really been that long since he's been here,
right,
but kind of takes you back a little bit to some of the earlier days. So great to see Zane. Great to catch up with him. They're in the middle of the Olympic break right now, so he's just trying to keep the skates under him. Good to see. For him, I'm sure, great to see some familiar faces, some friends, and be back in a familiar spot. It's been what I would imagine is a very exciting year for him. So great to see Zane back here in Saginaw for a couple of days.
Dylan and I got to catch up with Zane after he came off the rink and talk about how it feels for him being back in Saginaw for the day.
How are you? It's good to see you. What are you doing here in town?
Yeah, good. Just wanted to come see the boys. It's exciting coming back and being able to skate with these guys, and they got a young, good squad, so it's a good competition out there, and it's a lot of fun.
How was it walking back inside the room for the first time in a few months?
Yeah, it's nice. They got a new logo up top. The room looks nice. So the gym got a couple upgrades too. So they get everything they need here, and my 3 years here, I had everything I needed. So they treat us like gold, and it's awesome.
What was kind of the first conversation back in person with drinks and live? How was it seeing them again?
Yeah, just excited to see each other. Obviously, they were really happy to see me, and we just kind of talked about how the year was going and that sort of thing, and but stuff away from hockey as well. So just excited to see them, and it's nice to be back.
For yourself this year, a lot of hockey in a lot of different places. Just what's kind of been the experience seeing it at the NHL level, the American League level, and World Juniors as well?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I haven't played a whole lot of games, probably like 26, but I feel like I've gotten better each game, and found a little bit of growth in each area, and I'm feeling good. So feeling healthy, feeling good, conditioning wise, and I'm excited to play again.
I know it's probably hard to keep up with things around here, but Levi Harper just broke your rookie scoring record for Spirit defenseman. Is that something were you aware of that? Have you seen him play at all, or what is that?
Yeah, no, I shot him a text, congratulated him, and he's a special player, so he's fun to watch. He kind of looks like me when I was in my rookie year, so it's a lot of fun, and obviously he's having a better rookie year than I did, so it kind of makes me happy to see. It's nice to see a player like that come in here and play under Laz, and those guys are they got the perfect setup for him, and you know, he's going to be a really good player one day.
What's kind of the message? Have you talked to the younger guys at all, just about what these next couple of years are going to mean to them?
No, not much. Just, you know, let them do their thing and come and skate. You know, try and stay in the background a little bit, and you know, just let them do their thing. It shouldn't be feeling any different that I'm here. And you know, I was took a bunch of the guys out for dinner last night, and you know, we had a good time. So it's nice to be back.
In your time away, like, what has the memory of Saginaw just been from your time away? Like, if those lasting memories of the Memorial Cup, and just kind of like, what does this place kind of mean to you after being away for a bit?
Yeah, nothing but good things. I mean, it's my home away from home, so gonna go see my billets right now again and hang out with them and spend some time, and see Mr. Garber for dinner later. So you know, it's everyone here is family to me, and you create these kind of relationships and bonds that you know, last my lifetime. So you know, it was super special winning Memorial Cup here in Saginaw, and you know, something I'm super grateful for.
Is there anything specifically you can share in terms of like the things that you took away from this place that's helped you this year overall?
Yeah, I just think the growth as an individual, as a person, and you know, obviously as a player, but you know, they teach you you know, core values here, and really mold you into a man here. So they get you ready for pro, and they treat you like pros. So it's one of the best places to play in the CHL, if not the best.
Always a pleasure to talk to Zane. Missed talking with that guy, honestly,
Yeah.
for a while. And I mean, again, really cool moment for him to share about, you know, Levi breaking his record, his rookie point record for a defenseman, and just how cool of a moment that was for him to see that and text Levi about the whole thing.
Yeah. Early on in the season, you know, just watching the skill set that Harper has, the knee-jerk reaction. I mean, he's a right shot defenseman, moves really well. It's so easy to make that Zane Parekh comparison, but just personally, I kind of had to keep that down until we got a little bit further into the season. Not to put too much pressure on the kid or like an unfair expectation or something like that, but to hear Zane say, oh yeah, he's got a lot of me in his game, like I personally feel a little bit vindicated.
Yeah,
but,
you should.
And I mean, it's just, you know, it's great that not long, I mean, immediately after, you know, Zane makes the jump to the pros, Levi comes in and kind of picks up right where he left off. So get a bit of a fortunate situation there, and you know, pretty good find in the third round of the OHL draft.
Yeah, I would say so for sure. And then talking about the rest of this week, it's going to be a busy week as Saginaw will also be traveling to take on the Sarnia Sting on Friday night, and then they wrap up the weekend with a matchup at home at the against the Windsor Spitfires. Talk to me real quick about those two matchups and kind of like what we can take out of those two games.
Well, just like against Erie, you know, that's Sarnia team's a team below Saginaw in the standings, and they're looking to rip that 8th place out of their hands. So these are incredibly important games here coming up, especially being on the road. And then, you know what, little Valentine's Day action at home against the Windsor Spitfires never hurt anybody. Going to be an exciting night, I know. I know we're already getting pretty close to capacity here. It's going to be a really good night, so I'm excited for that one for sure.
Talk to me, I mean, like, it seems like that Windsor series especially, I mean, like, it's been fun battles every single time. I think there's a reason why a lot of people are coming out to see that game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything. Late game comebacks, shootout wins, overtime wins, a lot of them here in this building. So the opportunities to see that matchup again in the regular season, you don't know what's going to happen once the spring rolls around and the playoff seeds are all locked in. But you know, one of the last times to get to see that matchup here on home ice in the regular season.
It's going to be an exciting week for the Spirit. Again, starting tonight with the Flint Firebirds hosting the Saginaw Spirit at the Dordt Financial Center. So I'm Austin Sumwitz with TV5 Sports. Thanks, Dylan, once again.
Thank you.
This has been the Spirit Spotlight. Go Spirit.